Biotic and abiotic factors. What are biotic and abiotic factors? Most of us know that biotic means living and abiotic means non-living. Well, in high school, we take that a step further. If we look at the definition for biotic, it says anything in an environment that is currently living or has come from something living. That is very important. That is very different from what we know currently. Abiotic are the physical parts of an environment that are not derived from anything living. We're going to go through a few examples together and see what we can identify as biotic and abiotic. First, we're going to look at an apple tree. This one should be pretty easy. Most of us know that plants are living, so an apple tree is going to be biotic. Paper, okay? Paper itself, sure, it's not living, but guess what? It came from a tree. Because it was once a living thing, it is going to be considered biotic. An ant is a living organism, so that is biotic. Oxygen. Oxygen is an element. It is abiotic. Most of us get confused with oxygen because it is needed in order for things to live. It supports life, but oxygen itself cannot reproduce. It cannot grow. It does not feed. Okay, so therefore oxygen is abiotic. Temperature is abiotic. Mold. Mold is a microscopic organism. It does grow. It does require nutrients. It does reproduce. So therefore mold is biotic. Wind, abiotic. Rocks, abiotic. Bacteria, okay, even though they are microscopic, these little things can grow, they reproduce, they require nutrients, okay? They respond to stimuli in their environment, so they meet all of the requirements for something to be considered living. So therefore they are biotic. Water. This is another one that a lot of students get confused on because people and other organisms need water in order to live. But water, again, is abiotic because it cannot reproduce, it cannot eat, it cannot grow, okay? So while it's needed to support life, that does not mean that it is living. The sun, abiotic. The virus, okay? Viruses are a little bit more tricky. While they are very close to be considered living things, they are in fact abiotic for one reason. They cannot reproduce on their own. They have to find a host cell in order to make more viruses. So that is abiotic. Shells are biotic. These are made from mollusks that secrete calcium carbonate from their backs to grow this shell. Because it came from something living, it is biotic. A rotting log. First instinct, you might say it's rotting, it's dead, so it's abiotic. But the fact is it was at one time living, okay? So it is biotic. Hurricanes and other weather events are going to be abiotic. Okay, a wart is just a weird skin thing that is somewhere on your body, but essentially it's still skin. So that is going to be biotic. A star is going to be abiotic. Okay. Now in this picture, I want to give you a moment to kind of look through. First, we're going to try to identify all of the biotic things in this picture. I'll give you a few seconds to look it over. All right, so there are biotic factors in this picture. Take another minute and, well, I guess it's obvious what the abiotic ones are. So here are abiotic factors. All right, next week we're going to be taking a closer look at how abiotic and biotic factors interact within an ecosystem. All right, I hope this helped clear things up for you.